about that. These things are so loud I can't even talk over them. Well, welcome everybody, and glad to you, my friends. My name is Sparky Pie, and today we are watching fireworks along with a little rabbit. There's a rabbit over there somewhere. So I don't know if you can see him, but he's just there by the dumpster. But yeah, like you can see everywhere I look today, everywhere I look, there's some sort of fireworks going off. I really wish that I could figure out how to zoom in on this thing and show you more clearly. But it is quite the display. I would use my normal microphone, but I think it would kill off the glorious scene that we're getting here. You know, the noise and the loudness of it, which is kind of part of the spectacle. So yeah, like literally everywhere I turn. Oh, there was one there a second ago. Wait, there we go. Nope. Yeah, everywhere I turn, we can see some fireworks. So I thought well, I normally come out here on my own just to sit here and enjoy it. I mean, look at that. It was a whole string of them happening. It's like they're coordinating. But I normally come out here just to chill out on my own. But this year, it's the 250th. We just had to come out here and do something special with everyone on stream. I wanted this to be documented, this spot, but also the gloriousness of these fireworks. I'm hoping it shows up because, you know, I'm on a phone. I can't tell what it looks like on a desktop or something. I'm hoping y'all can see this for what it is. Because you can see literally every fireworks show across the city from where I'm standing. Anytime one stops, you turn left, there's another one starting. Can you see those over there? They're like behind that tree a little bit. I think you can see them a little bit. But literally, it's like, oh, these ones are stopping. Turn right. There's some more. So this is my favorite spot. There's also a residential behind me. I'm not going to be filming that as much. I showed you a little bit, but I'm going to try and avoid filming a residential as much as I can. But they have some of the crazier ones, honestly. They're real loud. Because, you know, you got to be a little bit crazy to be firing off such an explosive volley as the one that was at the beginning of the stream. On the move right now, but me and the random will be there. Heavy for your next stream. Add me on to. Oh, interesting. That looks like a spam message, but I think we can live with it. Any of the noise you're going to be hearing is from those residential ones behind me, and that just tells you how loud and big those are. I mean, just you got to be able to see these. Again, my phone isn't the best for streaming or for seeing what I'm streaming. Oh, goodness gracious. And this is the 250th, and it's just hitting dusk. So these shows are starting to light up like crazy. Like, they've been going ever since I parked, but even just in the time I've been sitting here, it keeps ramping up and up and up. And, you know, you could be like me or my dad, honestly. We're both the same way in this, where it's like, I've seen enough fireworks in my lifetime. You know, you've seen 100,000, you've seen them all. But I don't know, there's something about just taking in the joy of watching things explode in the sky every once in a while, and just enjoying the spectacle of it for the sake of it. Especially today, of all days. Wait for it. I can feel it building up. I can feel it. There's going to be a huge burst over in this direction. See, they're doing their little build-up stuff. You know how those are. shoot off a little bit of the little stuff, and then we get a short volley of all the big stuff. But, you know, it's like you've seen 100,000 fireworks, you've seen them all, right? But it's the 250th anniversary of America, baby. We gotta fire off the biggest dang display we can. And this is something you only get once every 250 years. Like, you could say, oh, every 50 years. Who the frick cares about the 300th anniversary, huh? Who cares? You know, oh, yeah, 375th, you know, it's the 825th anniversary. Dude, who cares? But 750? That's a number. 500? That's a number. 250? Here we are. And I can tell you already, I was here last year just chilling out. I was taking some video of it as well and sharing it on Facebook. This takes the cake. It is already a spectacle and a half. Like this is, you know, normal year grand finale levels of fireworks. But today, oh my goodness, this is just the start. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay here and film all this, so I wanted to get it going as quick as I could. There's a good chance that I'll have to dip out soon. First of all, because my phone battery, I'm literally holding like an extra battery on a stick, like just holding it here. But second of all, I don't know if some cops are going to kick me out. Third of all, I got to go get gas, and then I got to wake up early in the morning. You know how it is, but we got to be here today. We got to be here. Even if it's for 15 minutes, we got to see this. And I'm showing you guys the biggest string that's most visible right now. Ooh. I was just about to turn the camera, and then I saw how everything's lighting up over here. I was telling you, they're building up. Here we go. And honestly, I'm kind of glad that I can't zoom in. I don't know why, but I'm kind of glad I can't, because it forces me to show you the whole thing all at once. Like, I don't know, like, you're not even catching all of it. If I turn a degree too far, you're missing 15 other ones just to the left. But I don't know, then you got the ones over here, like all those guys. Woo! Woo! I'm telling you, it's like they coordinate. The ones on the right go, then the ones on the left go, then the ones on the right do a string. And it's like they all go off at the same time. It's beautiful. So this is something I would encourage anybody to do. If you're just out and about on a 4th of July and you don't have anywhere to go, just find a big hill. I can't even see the ones that are going off over there. There's like a... It sounds like someone's got their bass too loud. It's going so much. Dude, goodness. But yeah, go find a hill in your city that's just a little bit above everything else. You know, I don't have a full 360-degree view. I'm not on the tallest hill, but this one, there's no trees in the way, there's no people in the way, there's no cars. It's just a fence keeping me, you know, just a little fence keeping me from the view, but it's like, you gotta find a spot like this in your city. Just sit back and enjoy the show sometimes. Ooh, over here. Sorry if I'm flipping the camera back and forth, but you know, well, some are going slow, others are exploding. So I know it's not good camera etiquette to flip the camera like that, but it's a fireworks show, baby. You gotta go where you can, you know? See, I don't know if you can see the ones behind that tree there. Oh, the rabbit's gone. No surprise. All the explosions going off behind me. Yeah, literally, this is almost the level of finales some years, and the sun just went down. It's getting insane. So I'm going to stop talking for a while just to give you guys a little bit of unfiltered, raw, this is the 4th of July here vibes. But if y'all comment, I'll respond. But just for a bit, we're just going to leave it at that. and let you guys watch the show. I really wish I could sit on top of a tree or a building and get you a better view. That's one thing, is there's an airplane that's going across the city. Dude, they have to pay up the wazoo to get in there, I'm sure. Because imagine flying above the city on a day like today. With as wild as these fireworks are. You know, I'm here in one of the better spots, but right now there's a light in front of me. It's not the best view. Dude, up there in an airplane, it's gotta be insane. One of these years, I'm gonna have to bring you guys up there on a stream. Live streaming from an airplane during the 4th of July. See, this is why you guys gotta put some work in. Make me rich and famous. Nah, I gotta put the work in. Keep streaming. I keep not being able to, you know? But then you get a day like today that you just can't not. Like, this has to be recorded somewhere. And it's definitely going on Sparky Chow, the VOD channel. Because I want this to live as long as possible. If that wasn't in a residential area, I would 100% be showing that. That was so cool. I think they're honking at me. I'm the only one out here. No, they weren't honking at me, they were honking at you guys. They're like, hey, who are those cool people watching this awesome live stream? Are those the viewers of Sparky Pie I see? Let's give them a honk. Give them a little ceremonial doop doop. Because, you know, Doug has a lot to say about his viewers, but everyone knows that you guys are the richest and hottest viewers around. Clearly. My goodness. Another cool thing, it's been raining recently, so a lot of places might have shut down in past years for, you know, lack of rain making things dry. It's a little bit more unsafe. You gotta be a bit more careful. But this year people are letting loose. People are putting their all into it. It's just constant. Like, usually I gotta turn around every once in a while to see something happening, but this year, my goodness, it's just constant no matter where you look. And I'm getting too distracted by the fireworks, I'm not even showing you guys properly. Because, like, even for this spot, I've always loved this spot for how good it is for the show, but even for this spot, like, this is a crazy level of fireworks. I can only guess how well it's coming across. Ooh, you see that one? It kind of like twirled around in the air for a bit before exploding. That was neat. trying to think of who the, like some mythology, who the deity of the sky would be, so I could say like, oh yeah, people are real angry at the blah 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 this year, shooting at the sky and anti-air missiles, like literal anti-air. It really is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's getting smoggy. It's getting smoky. Woo! That's another thing. I don't know if you can see those little flakes of debris that are floating by, but all the fireworks behind me are so big, things are literally hitting me in my car from the explosions. It's like, that's how you know it's a good 4th of July. Man. Also, I know I'm doxing myself here, but don't come here and poke at me or anything if you find this. If you come by next year, bring some drinks or something. No alcoholic because it's illegal, but yeah, bring some Gatorade. Bring some soda. Oh, look at that. See, as much as I'm glad I can't zoom in, I wish I could, just for you guys. Because these are getting wild. I wish I could just show you one show at a time, but like, you can't. Even standing here, you can't just watch one show at a time because they're all happening simultaneously, and it is crazy. Dude. If we become rich and famous enough, me and you guys, because I'm taking you up with me. If we can get rich and famous enough, I want to go on top of that building over there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try and point at it. It's like there. I can't really see my camera, but I want to be on top of that building. That's got to be a wild one. Because that's right in the middle of it, you know? Like here, I'm on the edge of it, and then I have the residential behind me, but over there, that's like the middle of the city ones. That's what I'm saying, bro. Sometimes you just gotta put a little plaster a silly smile on your face and let it be there and just not judge yourself for it. This is wild and crazy, and it deserves a silly little smile. I know you can't see me. I'm also not totally wearing my suit over here, but my camera won't rotate right. You know, so I can't flip the camera. I'm sorry. I'm totally not, because I forgot to bring. Actually, I do have a suit in the car for this very occasion. I would have to set you guys up somewhere to put it on, though, but it doesn't matter. I'm not the one you're coming here to watch today. Today, the show is the city itself. The show is this. I don't know if there's any more going on around here. Oh, yep, there are, but they're behind trees. You can probably see them a little bit behind the tree there if you zoom in or something. I don't know how you could zoom in. You can do it on mobile on YouTube. So like if y'all are watching this as a video, you can zoom in on those, but like, oh, I really wish I could ask them to turn these lights off so you can see these better. Alright, back to these ones, because these just keep going. They just keep going. I'll be honest, it's been about 20 minutes. The shows keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't know, maybe I'm old. Oh my goodness. Never mind, that was... It was like I was gonna say like an explosion happened. They're happening all over the place. But it was just a red glow. Like nothing I've seen before. Like the sun was rising for a second, kind of red glow. That was weird. That one over there. But I don't know, maybe I'm getting old or something, but even though I've got a silly smile plastered on my face, even though I'm enjoying this and showing you guys, I'm bored. You know how it is? You know? It's like, Yeah, we're gonna stop that line of thought just for the sake of what we're watching now, because this is insane. We can continue that line of thought next year. But just wow. I'm not able to capture them all because there's some happening on the very left side of the screen here and on the very right side of the screen here, so no matter what I do, I can't capture it all. It's over there. There's like of course, I turn and it stops. There was like a finale going. But again, we barely started. It wasn't the finale. This is just how it is today. America's 250th. What a beauty. What a beautiful show. Woo! There's just a random stick that fell. I wonder what that was. So, it could have been one of anything. Honestly, it's kind of miraculous. None of the heavy, hard debris has hit me yet. Like, I hear it hit my car, I hear it hit the grass. Nothing's hit me yet. So thank God for that. Yeah, dude. I think I picked the right time to start. Because I will have to leave just for the sake of time. But this is just a beautiful show. And again, I'll see it home if you can actually see it, but do you see this? Yeah. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go to the right of this pole. It's always in the way. That's a little better. So I know this is an exceptional year and it's a little bit crazier than usual, but if you guys have a hill, just search your entire city for a hill that you can see all the shows in your city. Screw my stream, screw anything else. Like, if you can't go to somewhere else, I got my stream here for you. I'm here for you. This is just for you guys. But, like, if you can, go somewhere, just find a nice hill at the middle of your city, go there. This is an experience you can't miss. We got some more over there. Popping off high up there. Then we got those shows over there going off again. Pop, 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 pop. And everybody knows this is to celebrate freedom. This is to celebrate a new age. One started 250 years ago. It's a 360-degree show here. And the reason I know about this place is because I was working nearby. Oh. You guys see that? But I was working near here, like literally just 100 feet away. And I came out of work at the end of the day because we were working the 4th because we were cool like that. His famous Dave's. Shout out Famous Dave's for sure. Working there was amazing. But I come out at the end of the day, at the end of work. I'm getting too caught up in things. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm not showing you guys the show properly. I got out of work one day, 4th of July, just thinking nothing of it. It's just another day for me. I get outside and I just see this, and like the residential blowing up behind me. I was like, oh my goodness. How are there not 100 people out here watching this? What is that? That was such a flashy guy over there. Oh, that blew up. Dude. But yeah, just sitting there, you know, coming out at the end of the day, taking out the trash or whatever. I don't even remember what I was doing. And it just, the sky was on fire. And I went to go get some gas, you know, in the residential behind me. Went through, because it's residential and business. So I was going to a gas station there, and all around, no matter where you went, everything around you was just blowing up. It was wild and crazy, and I don't know, people are just so jaded these days. It's like, anytime I tell them you can see literally every show in the city, I'm not kidding. And nobody ever wants to come out and witness this. No matter what, I don't know. Even the people who live here, they'll just be like, yeah, it's just what happens. Like, dude, look out your back window for a second. This show is insane. It's literally non-stop. Like, I'm going to turn left here, and you're going to see even more fireworks going off. A little less in this direction. There are a bunch behind that mall over there. You see it above the Old Navy sign there. But like, there are just so many going off always. And I turned back and the sky's exploding again. It's freaking non-stop out here. Look at that. It's like that one meme a long time ago, a long time ago. You know, not the beginning of the internet, the early internet. You all remember that guy who would just go, just look at that. Just look at that. And they, like, people would keep talking about it or whatever, and they'd just be like, oh man, yeah, I know. Just look at that. Just look at that. And then they would go off on some tangent or whatever, or explaining something, and be like, just look at that. And then eventually they just stop and just look at it. And it's like, sometimes you just gotta do that. And I know I'm here talking, I know I'm chatting away in your ear, but that's the, you know, it's the whole point of being on Twitch. You're supposed to add something of value that people can't. Oh, there's that plane. Where are you? Somewhere up there. I don't know if you can see the flashing. But I'm supposed to be adding something of value, you know, some little commentary on this, giving you guys the run of the land or whatever. Whoa. See, again, it's something you just gotta be there in person to see. But I'm sure you guys can even see it. Yeah, that's why I pause sometimes as well, just to give you the feel of it. Oh, another one of those finale bursts over here. Dude, I wish I could be here for the grand finale. You know, when one show finishes, then the next show finishes, and the next show finishes. Because I've been here for that before, and this year, it's gotta be crazy. But I'm telling you, I don't have time for that, because I gotta get up early in the morning, and this is going to go forever. I get the feeling this is not going to stop until past, like, 1 a.m. almost. Hopefully this will be something like, so people like, you can literally see the whole city's worth of fireworks. They finally believe me because I can show them just how wild and insane this is. I don't know how many trains of thought have been cut off just by explosions. Just big booms. Just how can you keep a straight train of thought when you're watching this? Watching sparkles and shining lights and red, white, blue, and green. And then you got things exploding behind you at random, keeping you on your toes. And then a random bug in your face, I guess. That was interesting. There's the widest, slowest, most boring U-turn ever. This person's probably going to come up here and tell me I got to stop doing whatever I'm doing. But they aren't a cop or anything, so I'm just going to be like, okay, whatever. Because, I mean, like, I just gotta point at this and say, hey, look, this needs to be witnessed. Look at just look at that. Also, I forgot the bug spray, so I'm gonna be so bitten up by the time I get home. Oh no, I just realized. Sorry, I'm not keeping focused on framing because I'm just watching this. So sorry about that, but the show just keeps going. I'm telling you, like literally, if I just turn left here, I'm not even planning for anything. How can I plan for that? But I just turn any direction. Again, it's behind the trees over here. That's why I'm not focusing on it. But you can hear it. You can see it. It's literally 360 degrees. Again, I'm not focused on framing. I was way up, but you can still see it. Yeah, my main focus is just to sit here and enjoy this. My secondary focus is to make sure you guys can, because this deserves witnessing. Let's bite it down, wow. I guess that's because the residential behind me is kind of calmed down. Everything else hasn't. I'm telling you, right over there, I don't know, it should be on the screen. There's the light of an airplane. Imagine being in that airplane over all those shows right now. As they just go. It's going so slow and steady and just, I think they even turned their engines off. They gotta be gliding or something, because just to witness this show this year, day of all days. At this time of day, at this time of year, in this part of the country, localized entirely within that airplane. It's the greatest show on earth. Or maybe the greatest show in the city, whatever. Maybe not on earth. There's probably somewhere in the world that's having a better show right now, but well, there must not be a problem, because that was a cop that just drove under me and he did not turn off. So I think we're in the clear. I think that this is perfectly legal and reasonable for me to do. And also, how could you not do this? How could you let this pass by? Probably got bigger fish to fry though than some guy just sitting here recording a fireworks show. come on. Anytime you see something amazing happening, you always see it. Okay, I have to show this. Come on. It's behind this building here. Dude, I'm telling you, anytime you see something, it just stops. That's the sad part. It's like, anytime it's like, oh, a flash in the corner of my eye, look over, it's done. Oh, a big explosion happened right behind me. Turn around, it's done. It's like, come on. So that's why you just gotta pick one direction and just leave it there for a while, like I have been. Because if you try to turn to see the cool things, it just stops. Yeah, remember what I said earlier about being old and this not being fun? This is, dude, I'm glad I waited a little longer just because, wow. Dude, it's so cool. You can definitely smell the fireworks now. Smog is covering the city like pretty easy. I think a few shows have either slowed down or stopped, because there's like one or two places where I have been looking. Ooh. Look at that. See, that's what I saw earlier, and then it stopped the moment I turned to see it. Yeah, a few of the places I've been looking have kind of stopped or fizzled out. But I think that they come back like that every once in a while. So I don't know how many are stopped, but it is like 10:30, 11, I don't know what time it is. Oh, it's 10. So a few of them are going to be slowing down or stopping. Oof. That was a good one. I think the majority of these, the biggest ones, are going to be going until way past midnight. So I know they have in the past, but this year especially, like I said earlier. You see that? Like, you guys, I can see it on the screen, the camera, the lights just flashing. I'm telling you, this is the greatest show. And anybody that I tell about this, they're like, oh, whatever. They're missing out. And you guys are here to watch it with me. Even if it is, you know, under street lamps where you can barely see it on screen because of how... Ooh, that was a big one. But yeah, how cameras work and all that. It's like, it's sad, but... Just look at it. More happening to the right there. Yeah. Whoa! That one was neat, the way it kind of whistled like that. You know, it just occurred to me how anytime somebody like streams fireworks or whatever, it's kind of boring. Like, it's like, okay, it's flashing lights on a screen. We've all seen that before. But I'm hoping that this is a unique experience for you guys, seeing it the way that we are. Because it's not like perfect, oh, show right in front of you the big explosions happening, but it's like how you can kind of grasp just how wild and wide and big the show is. Just because it's filmed so amateurly, maybe not the greatest. I hope that gives you a better appreciation for how it looks in real life. unlike those professionally done, right up close and personal shows. They give you the best view. It's like, we don't want the best view. We want reality. We want it to look like it's gonna look like. But also just to see the wide and the variety. How it's three, like, all around you and stuff. Like, you don't get that from watching one of those shows. Oh, here comes that airplane. Can you see him blinking up there? Like, you guys saw what we just saw right in front of us. He's witnessing that, like, from the midst of it. He's witnessing it from the midst of it, right above it. You know, I think I'm right. Because if I were to see that show that's happening right now in front of us, up close and personal, or on a professionally done video, I'd just be like, yeah, it's fireworks. But when you're watching it like this, when you're watching it from afar, just taking it all in, it's a whole new experience, I'm telling you. It's definitely picking up. Like, it's not. This isn't even near finale territory. You know, this isn't near finale territory. Like, I'm seeing some of the craziest stuff to the left, and again, I'm not gonna turn over there as much just because it always stops the moment I turn. Okay, no, these ones might keep going. Ooh, these ones are keeping going. Yeah, we're in the middle of a show right now. We're probably gonna finale soon. Or, you know, mid finale, you know how they like do a bunch of little ones and then a big burst? I thought they would. It's not. Yeah, like, again, this is just a start. This is just a start. And if I could, I would sit here the whole night with you, just chatting and looking at this and talking about it and having a good old time, but I think at the 45-minute mark I'm just gonna leave it be. Oh, we have some visitors. Yeah, I think at the 45-minute mark I'll leave it be, just because, you know, I just realized you don't get the same feel from a camera, and no matter how big they are, it's just going to be fireworks on a camera, and I don't feel that of what I can provide. So, all told, I'll give it one more minute, see what happens. You know what? I'll even give you the outro just so we can cut it off at the end with a good note. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Today's subscriber image is these fireworks. I know, I think today's subscriber image is the Federal Credit Union sign over there. So subscribers, there's your image. I hope you enjoy. And non-subscribers, you get to look at that image and wish you had that image. Oh no, that's the subscriber image. You see that flag over there? The giant one that's finally blowing up a little bit in the wind? That's your subscriber image. Oh, I wish you could see it the way I can. So subscribers, there's your image. I hope you enjoy. Non-subscribers, you get to look at that image and wish you had that image. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Until next time, get psyched everybody.